Hi everyone, I'm Marie Lockwood. Thanks for joining me today here at Cakes, Cooking and More. Today we're making chicken and dumpling soup. It's a wonderful soup for wintertime. It's a little chilly here, so it's a nice hearty soup. Goes great with saltine crackers. And I hope you enjoy the show. Let's see what we need. Okay, so what we're going to need is a 1/4 teaspoon of poultry seasoning added to, right now, what I have is 5 cups of water. You can also use chicken broth if you have it. If not, you can use bouillon cubes. I'm just using a few bouillon cubes. Normally it's 1 for every 2 cups, but I put in 4 because the kids like a little more chicken flavor. Then we're going to add our garlic. You need at least 2 cloves, minced and diced. Just get those nice and small. Garlic has a good flavor when you're cooking, but it's not great if you eat a big bite of it in your food. Okay, and then for milk, we want 2 tablespoons of milk. And then what I have here is a little bit of salt and pepper. You just do that to your taste. I put about 1/4 of a teaspoon of each, but it's up to you. And then my chicken is already done, but you're going to take 3 large chicken breast. You want them boiled, chopped up pretty fine, and you're just going to add those in. And now I'm just going to give it a little stir. And we're going to wait until it's boiling. We need it nice and boiling. So we'll be back in a few. Also in this part you can put in half a large chopped onion. My kids won't eat it, so I don't put it in mine, but it does taste better. So I do recommend that you use it, but I don't have it in mine right now. Okay, so we'll be back. Okay, now while we're still waiting for this to start boiling, it's getting closer. We're just going to go ahead and start our dumpling part. So what you need here is 1 1/3 cups of flour. You're going to add to that 1 tablespoon of parsley. Then you're going to add 2/3 cup of milk. Then you're going to add 1 egg well beaten. Next, we're going to add 2 teaspoons of baking powder. Make sure that is baking powder, not baking soda, baking powder. Okay, then we need 1/2 teaspoon of salt. And then we want 2 tablespoons of butter pre-melted. And you do need that actually melted. Doesn't take long. I think it took 20 seconds in the microwave. Alright, then you're just going to take you a spatula to start mixing. You're just going to mix that up, and this is going to be an extremely wet, sort of paste-looking mix. So if it's really dry, there's something wrong. It should come out very wet. Okay, once you've got it mixed well, make sure you've got that bottom, so there's no dry spots in the bottom. You don't want a chunk of plain flour. Alright, once you're well mixed, you're going to need a fork. And you're just going to let this sit. It'll rise a few minutes, but mostly we're just waiting for the water to finish boiling. We need that at a full boil before we can go to the next step, okay? So we'll be back as soon as that's boiling. Okay, now that our soup is boiling, we're just going to take off that lid. And we're going to add our dumpling mix, a little forkful at a time. You just want to put that in there, and they will cook right up. Doesn't take long. You're going to add all of these by little spoonfuls. the more you stir, the more they break up. So don't worry about how big they are when you put them in. You do, once you put these in, want to make sure that you mix occasionally, because if not, they block the top and your chicken and your onion will all stick to the bottom of your pan. So make sure that you're mixing often after you get this in there. Okay, and we'll be back as soon as I get these all in. Okay, once you have them all in there, that last little bit never wants to come off the fork. Okay, just going to take your mixer and stir. Make sure that any uncooked dumplings go towards the bottom. And like I said, the more you stir, the more they break up and become smaller. Okay, now we're going to let this cook for 10 minutes, stirring occasionally. And then we'll be back. Okay, now that our soup is boiled for 10 minutes, I'm just going to take our lid off. Stir that up. As you can see, most of the dumplings have broken down and they've gotten very small. And then we just serve it up. Okay, and now we have our wonderful little chicken and dumpling soup. As you can see, it's nice, it's thick, it's hearty. Goes great with saltine crackers. I hope you enjoyed the show today. I'm Marie Lockwood. This is Cakes, Cooking, and More. Thank you and have a great day.